Yo guys, Spider-Man here. We got some transit secrets for you today. It's been a while since I covered this stuff, but it's still very, very interesting, at least to me and maybe to you guys. And I want to cover the rest of the stuff that we started on transit way back when. What, did die rise get in the way or what? Anyways, we're going to be looking, or continuing our look at Teddy quotes, or the bus driver quotes. This one has to do with the Savannah River Tritium K reactor, so let's listen to the bus driver right now.
Error. Bus transponder not operational. Defaulting to program root cycle. Now arriving Savannah River Tritium K reactor.
Hope you got your learning hats on, everybody, because you're about to get learned. That includes you, Mankiller23, because you know nothing about nuclear energy and its history in the United States. All right, we're going to be referencing a few articles. Links are in the description, including Panaz's exemplary forum posting over on CallOfDutyZombies.com, and definitely referring to that with this as well as many other transit secrets videos. But Savannah River Site, SRS, it's a nuclear reservation in the United States and state of South Carolina, located on land in Aiken, Allendale, and Barnwell counties adjacent to the Savannah River, 25 miles southeast of Augusta, Georgia. It was built during the 1950s to refine nuclear materials for deployment in nuclear weapons. Covers about 310 square miles and employed, I don't know if they still employ, but about 10,000 people. Now, going way back, and I think these were the olden days, in 1950 and 51, the government asked DuPont to build the facility. They had previously had experience with the Hanford site, which we had covered previously for the Manhattan Project during World War II, so they were involved in the construction of that site. In 63-71 to 71, the receiving basin for offsite fuels received the first shipment of offsite spent nuclear fuel. L reactor was shut down. There are several reactors, including the K reactor. It was shut down for upgrades. R reactor was shut down. K reactor became the first reactor to be controlled by computers. These AI, the AI is taking over. That's it. We're going to be all freaking toast soon. Its tritium facilities are also the U.S.'s only source of tritium, which is an essential component in nuclear weapons. And the nation's only mixed oxide fuel manufacturing plant, they're working on this now, is being constructed at the site. When this is operational, the facility would convert legacy weapons-grade plutonium into fuel suitable for commercial power reactors. And I believe work is scheduled to be completed on that in 2017. It's like some ridiculous $4 billion to build this thing. I don't know. Maybe it's like $2 billion, but what the frickin', I wish I had like $500 million. The K reactor facilities were actually shut down in 1996. But they kept a lot of the support facilities in operation. I mean, they shut things down, but they wanted to keep it at least operational so that if they ever needed to bring it back online, they could. And who knows? I mean, look at the freaking rhetoric coming out of North Korea, man. We gotta, if we ever have to nuke those guys, we need this tritium. Maybe we got to bring this reactor back online. And I did read an article today, I think, where the U.S. is ordering additional anti-ballistic missile systems or something like that. I think it takes 2 years. If you order one of these things, it takes 2 years to get it. It's like, what the hell? Imagine, this is internet, this is internet, right? I mean, imagine if you had to wait for 2 years for a new computer or something like that. That'd be insane. So the mission for the K reactor had changed from demonstrating and maintaining tritium production capability to placing it in cold standby with 6 major functions, which basically supported the facility and kept it operational. Now let's dive a little bit into tritium. Tritium is a radioactive isotope of hydrogen. The nucleus of tritium, they call it a Triton. Isn't Triton some freaking god? Some mythic god? I don't know. Contains, yeah. Hey, I remember killing him in freaking God of War. What are you talking about? It contains 1 proton, 2 neutrons, whereas the nucleus of protium contains 1 proton, no neutrons. Hey, you learn something new every day. Naturally occurring tritium is extremely rare on Earth, where trace amounts are formed by the interaction of the atmosphere with cosmic rays. The name of the isotope is formed from the Greek word there. It's Greek, yeah. Triton's a Greek god. Tritos, meaning third. Maybe Triton is like, is he like the third god or something? It's potentially dangerous if inhaled or ingested. So it's not really dangerous if it just exists in the environment, but if you inhale it or ingest it, and particularly in water, then yeah, it can affect you. It can combine with oxygen to form tritiated water molecules, and that can be absorbed through pores in the skin or if you drink it. So if you're swimming in a lake, I mean, you don't even have to drink it; it'll be absorbed in your skin if you're swimming in a tritiated water lake. Not that you would ever want to do that. The low energy of tritium's radiation makes it difficult to detect tritium-labeled compounds except by using liquid scintillation counting. What the frick is that? All right, so let's go to the production history. According to the Institute of Energy and Environmental Research, in 1996, only 225 kilograms of tritium had ever been produced in the U.S. since 1955. But it continually decays, and it decays. So, you know, by the time the report came out, yeah, they had produced 225 kilograms, but only 75 kilograms remained. That kind of sucks, man. You lost like over half of your production. I mean, you spent billions of dollars on this shit, and you have like less than half of what you originally produced. That boggles my mind. That's where your government in the U.S., they're spending money on this shit. Tritium for American nuclear weapons was produced in special heavy water reactors at the site until their close downs in '88 because of the Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty. Yeah, the acronym is called START. Who thought that one up? After the end of the Cold War, the existing supplies were sufficient for the new, smaller number of nuclear weapons for some time. Again, until now, because North Korea is going to have to get nuked. Potentially. We'll have to see. The production of tritium was resumed with irradiation of rods containing lithium at the reactors of the commercial Watts Bar Nuclear Generating Station 0305, followed by extraction of tritium from the rods at the new tritium extraction facility at the site beginning in November 2006. So, yeah, I guess there is some more tritium being produced here. But again, going back to the usage, nuclear weapons, again, an important component in those weapons. It's used to enhance the efficiency and yield of fission bombs and efficient stages of hydrogen bombs in a process known as boosting. You guys are familiar with that. Boosting, man. We do it all the time in COD. Well, not me, but you guys, maybe. Some of you. As well as in external neutron initiators for such weapons. Now, this is the interesting one. This is really the one that I was like, boggles my mind. Watches with tritium illuminated faces. And it's not just watches, it's other devices that illuminate in the dark. The emitted electrons from the radioactive decay of small amounts of tritium cause phosphors to glow so as to make self-powered lighting devices called beta lights. These are used in firearm night sights, watches, for instance, Luminox makes these watches, exit signs, map lights, and a variety of other devices. It takes the place of radium. I guess they used to use radium, but then they discovered that it causes bone cancer. So that's been banned in most countries for quite some time. Commercial demand for tritium is about 400 grams per year. And get this, if you want to purchase a gram of tritium, it's going to cost you $30,000. Holy shit. Really? No wonder why those watches are expensive, those Luminox watches. Anyways, have you guys noticed, I don't know, maybe North Korea is ordering a significant number of illuminated watches so they can extract the tritium out of them and use them in their nuclear devices to attack the United States. What do you guys think? I don't know. I think it's, yeah, you got to keep an eye on those guys. At any rate, I've rambled on long enough. I think that's pretty much it, but it just ties into the rest of the stuff that we covered previously a few months ago when we just ended it and didn't do any more until now. Sorry, guys. But, you know, the Hanford site, like all these sites tying together, and it's kind of like this conspiracy thing, and, you know, I'm not sure how they're going to possibly tie this into Black Ops 2 Zombies. Maybe it's going to come to some culmination of, you know, another nuclear disaster. I mean, we got Nuketown. What the hell? Nuketown's all about nuclear arms testing, etc. So, yeah, it's kind of interesting. Again, I really wanted to come back to these videos and produce more of them for you and go through the rest of the bus driver quotes and bring you the info. Again, NGTZombies, the learning channel, baby. Learning hats can now come off, man killer. All right? That's it for now. Until tomorrow. We're going to do another secrets video tomorrow. Again, on a nice schedule now, hopefully, that I can maintain. And I'm looking at doing, Transit and Die Rise or Black Ops 2 Secrets, or maybe it'll extend back to previous Call of Duty Zombies and at least do 2 of those, one each day on the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. All right, guys, until tomorrow, catch you later. I'm Spiderbite, and I'm out.